Hey YouTube, so we got a little late afternoon project here. As the sun kind of starting to get low because it's that time of year. We're gonna remove a dead ash tree that is over the house here. It's gonna be a little hard to point out, but there's this huge black walnut. I don't know if it's 30 inches in diameter or so, something like that. It's right there. And the tree we're taking out is this ash right here. And if you follow it up, it has some branches that end up over top of the house here. So anyhow, we've got a rigging rope up in there. It goes through two crotches. One that's right over where we're working, and another one back over there farther in the tree. And then we'll just swing a couple of these branches down to right here, this little grassy area, and it's a no cleanup job. So we're just gonna make a mess and walk away. That's our favorite kind of work. So they do have a steel roof on this house, which is interesting. I don't know if we can see it. I don't think so. But either way, not real lot of room for error there, because I don't want to put any dents in that steel. That would be a very bad situation, I can only imagine. So we got Felicia and Mason helping us today. So you'll probably see them around. I'm going to put you guys on my helmet for the most of it. Maybe stop and explain some things as we go. But yeah, here we go. Alright YouTube, we're up here near this ash tree. You can see that nice steel roof that they have over there. And how we don't want to hurt that, because it would not look good with any dingers in it. But for now, we have this ash branch right here. It goes up in kind of close to this big walnut tree, and could tip the whole thing over, but I don't want to damage some of those limbs down there. So I'm going to see how far out on that we can go, and maybe we cut off with that fork up there. This is a wobbly piece. Alrighty. There we go, just like that. We'll take it back in little pieces. Oh. My foot don't bend that way. Alrighty, pull a slack out of that, please, Mason. Or, sorry, pull a slack out, Felicia. Whoops. And then I'm gonna go down there and cut it. I'm gonna hinge it over in the direction of the rigging line. There's a little bit of redirect there. You don't want to go shock loading anything in this situation, so I'm gonna let it swing over there nice and gentle, and then Felicia can let it down. Up halfway there, just Perfect, perfect. Had this branch protect me. Okay, come on down with it, Felicia. Okay, go slow so we can tell you to stop if it wants to get rotate into the gutter there by that tangle. It might. Keep going slow though. It's looking good. Mason, as soon as you have an opportunity to grab the butt. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. Okay, yep, come on down with it pretty quick now, Felicia. Stop it before it gets to the ground though. Mason, can you just get away from that underbrush so it doesn't get stuck under it? Good, good. Okay, not too far, but yep, very good, very good. On down, right there. That's a beautiful thing. That's probably a little bit of weight for a lead that long. I'm tied into a separate lead, but I felt the tree spring back when that branch hit the ground that we were rigging. So there's probably 60 feet of wood between those two if you follow that branch all the way down where it ties in down there, and then follow the other spar all the way up to where I'm tied in up there. It's amazing how the tree moves as one piece. I love it. Okay. Mason, can you flip me that line now? Ow! Just pinched my arm and my akimbo, that's always fun. Okay, same story, Felicia. So, it didn't. That one was a little less balanced, but I wasn't going out any farther on it. I didn't want to die. So, okay, on down, Felicia. Let Mason get a hold of that. Mason, can you run the butt to the same direction? Oh, looks like Felicia's doing that for you. Now this one we're going to do a little bit of a tip tie. We could rig out a couple little branches, but I don't feel like doing that, and it's not necessary. So, also, we have enough friction in our natural crotch rigging that we won't have enough weight to pull the rope down if we do that. So, no, do not pull the rope out of the tree, we still need it. Okay, go ahead and pull the slack out. Alrighty, that's a very horizontal piece and I don't like that, but it'll be okay. It'll just a little shock loading. Let's see if we can get some more out of it. Felicia, you want to pull on that as hard as you can? Perfect. Just a little bend the tree in the way we want it to go. Get rid of that. That moved a couple inches. Yeah, we're going to take this whole piece all at one time. Okay, this one is fat enough I'm going to need to put a hinge on it for sure. Okay, here's how it's gonna go. Got a hinge over here. Gonna make the back cut here. We got tip tied up there. We're gonna swing it over towards the rigging point. Felicia, at that point, you'll be able to roll or reel the rope in a little bit, because you'll probably gain 3 or 4 feet of rope. And then it'll probably still be stuck here, so I'll cut it off the hinge at that point, and I'll let this piece go, and then you can start to lower it. So, sound good? If it gets tangled, it'll break off, I'm sure. We don't have anything dangerous below us, so. You feel good? Mason, why don't you go over there and back her up just in case? I just want to come up on that hinge nice and even. Keep pulling that in. Okay. Ooh. We dropped a stick. It didn't hurt anything, but I'm sure it made an unpleasant noise. It's just gonna roll right off there on its own. Oh, bummer, I cut it lower than I... Okay, I'm gonna have to push it off here. Okay, here it comes. In 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, go ahead and lower that. Nice and slow. Is that something Felicia can hold by herself? Sweet. So for those of you who don't know my team, Felicia's an 18-year-old girl we got working for us, and I think she weighs around 130 pounds, and she's lowering this entire treetop with no porter wrap by herself. It does have 2 natural crotches it runs through, but that's still quite the tree. Now you're gonna have to be careful how you lay it down, so work together, talk to each other. You guys are doing great. Mason, you got a twig towards the chimney there. We need to push it toward, yep, perfect, perfect, good work. On down. On down. Now Felicia, your rope is stuck up higher in the piece, so if that piece breaks, you may get a surprise. Keep going there. See if you can keep it from rolling up towards the house. Do you think that's possible, Mason? Just settled just there? Nice. Okay, well we'll make it a little safer for them before we leave. Oh, okay. Well, Felicia says that one was a little bit heavier than the one that was too heavy for her earlier. So, I guess she lied. She lied to me. Oh, okay. She said the last one was a fun amount of weight, or the first big one was a fun amount of weight, and this one was an edgy, fun amount of weight. My goodness, the kids and their vocabulary these days. Alrighty, flip me that rope, Mason, as soon as you get it off that twig, and we'll lower these stump sections, or these stem sections. Actually, I'm not even sure we will. I might just cut them and toss them, because I don't want to swing them out. There's no reason to do that. Let's try. I'll try cutting one off here. We can do it bigger and with less impact. I don't want to send a piece of wood down there, have it hit that pile of brittle brush. Say brittle brush 15 times fast. Perfect, don't even have to move it. Okay, I'm gonna push it off. You ready? 3, 2, yep, same process as last time. 3, 2, 1. Nice. And so of course it over-rotated, blah blah blah. Probably didn't over-rotate, I'm just making excuses for it hitting the ground poorly. Well, that's why that didn't want to go. That's as ugly. Don't look at that. That's ugly. Alrighty. Time to get our gear and make it look pretty and find some dinner. Go ahead and pull that rope through, that'd be fine. Mason, you want to unwind that so she's not re-rigging the already rigged pieces?
Send it back up there.
That'd be great. There may be some controversy about using natural rigging points in a tree that we're not taking down, but in all reality we only rigged 3 things off of it, so it's not like it saw miles of rope. And I also was able to install that with the throw line. I have used a little air gun and I shot it through both crotches in one go, and that's a huge time saver as opposed to climbing up and getting into those spots manually. So worth it in the end. That tree's got some tough old bark, it'll be fine. Alrighty YouTube, the sun is starting to get really low in the sky. I don't know if it's probably, I don't know, what time is it, Mason? Do you know what time it is?
I think we're on 4.
Well, I've got it.
3:59.
It's 3:59. Okay, we had a vote for 4 and a vote for 3, so it's 4 o'clock. But you know, I mean, there's only an hour and a half of usable daylight left or whatever. So anyhow, got everything all here, nice and organized for them to cut up into firewood at their leisure. Got our ropes out of the tree. So yeah, it's all time to go home. I'm gonna cut that stump off just a little bit more. Want to make things nice, you know, so I don't have to stare at that thing for forever. But yeah, hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll try to make more videos here and there. I've kind of been busy this summer, so I haven't had the opportunity to make too many, but here's this one, so I'll try to make some more soon. Thanks.